Hello, welcome to another episode of DYOR's Crypto Alt-Stars, where we discuss the safe and more well-known altcoins in the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to be talking about Decentraland. We're going to go over the founder, what are the land and mana tokens, we're going to discuss the Decentraland marketplace, and give a little gameplay, so let's get to it. Here's the founder of Decentraland, Esteban Ordano. He actually founded the Decentraland Foundation way back in 2015. Ordano and his team had a goal to create a virtual world based around cryptocurrency. In 2017, they held an ICO, raising about $26 million at the time. After 2 years of development, Decentraland was finally released in 2017. So what is Decentraland? Decentraland is a virtual world that runs off the Ethereum blockchain. There are actually two tokens tied to the Decentraland virtual world. The first one is land, which is an NFT token based around the land within the virtual world. These NFTs define the ownership of the land parcels within the Decentraland virtual world. These NFTs can be sold, traded, and used for things like advertising or showing off your NFTs within the Decentraland virtual world. On top of that, Decentraland also needs a currency, and that's what Mana is. Mana is the cryptocurrency of the Decentraland virtual world. It can be traded for goods and services within Decentraland. You can purchase things such as items for your avatar, like clothes, shoes. You can build and add things to your plot of land if you own the land NFT. So how does Decentraland work? The land tokens are actually used to track the real estate parcels within the Decentraland virtual world. This software leverages the Ethereum blockchain to track ownership of the digital land and requires its users to hold the Mana token within the Ethereum wallet to engage with its ecosystem. Once you own land within the virtual world, you're able to design, animate, create interactions on your parcel of land. Decentraland is built around the Ethereum smart contract, and there are multiple layers to this virtual world. The first layer is the consensus layer. This layer is used to track who owns the real estate within Decentraland. These are what the NFTs are used for. Each parcel of land has a unique coordinate in the virtual world, or basically its location on the map. On top of the consensus layer, there's the content layer. This layer is where the fun stuff happens. This layer controls what happens with each parcel and includes various files to render them. This is where you get your content, your animations, your scripting, things that you can do with the community, like play games or, as there's stages and places to perform and all these different types of things that all happen on this content layer. The content layer controls what happens within each parcel and includes various files to render them. This is how you can build and customize your own parcel of land. Some people build games, others have NFT museums to show off the NFTs they own. Companies buy it for advertising space, and it's a fun virtual world. Since each parcel of land is an NFT, that means it's unique and cannot be forged or duplicated. If you own the land NFT, that means you own the parcel of land within the Decentraland virtual world, and you can do what you please with it. There are actually platforms where people can sell, trade, buy, and even rent land. You can do this on the Decentraland marketplace or even OpenSea. All transactions are stored on the Ethereum blockchain as true proof of ownership. So when you buy and own that land token, you unquestionably own that piece of land. Each land token has different coordinates, so some are more valuable than others. There are certain parts of the map that get more traffic, and those tend to be more expensive than the outskirts of the virtual world. Here you can see there's 90,000 different parcels of land, and each land is 16 by 16 meters. This was updated from 10 by 10 back in February 2019. Now here's an interesting fact. The highest ever sale of one land NFT sold for 2 million mana. Here you can see that transaction on the Etherscan blockchain explorer. A single land token sold for $1.5 million. That's how valuable land is in this virtual world. When there's only a supply of about 90,000 parcels of land, and people can use this land for things like advertising, showing off their NFTs, and having fun games, the price is driven up by demand, and you end up with crazy sales of a single land NFT selling for $1.5 million. Here, you can see the Decentraland Marketplace. You can purchase things like clothes, shirts, shoes for your avatar. You can also purchase parcels and estates. One interesting thing is a lot of the newer items and the clothing and personal items for your avatar, they're actually on the Polygon network. A lot of the personal items for your avatar live on the Polygon network. If you watch the previous Crypto All-Stars, you'd know that the Polygon network has much lower gas fees than the Ethereum network. You're talking pennies rather than paying $40 to $50 to $100 for a gas fee to purchase an NFT through Decentraland. Each of these items is an NFT that ends up in your Ethereum wallet that you can customize your avatar with. In addition to the items of your character, you can also see the parcels and estates that are for sale. People actually selling their land NFT tokens. These reside on the Ethereum network, so you'll end up paying those large gas fees. For example, here's a parcel of land selling for 499,000 mana on the Ethereum network. With the price of mana around 80 cents right now, this specific parcel of land is selling for close to $400,000. Here you can see it on the map. It's right outside of Decentraland University in the virtual world. As virtual worlds and metaverses become more and more popular, more companies are looking to get a piece of that action. So here you can see the gaming company Atari actually opened a casino within the Decentraland virtual world. You can do things like play arcade games, play casino games, and essentially gamble with your Ethereum and mana. Before we look at the gameplay, let's take a look at the chart. Here you can see on the daily chart that Mana hit an all-time high of $1.67 back in mid-April. Much like the rest of the market, it took a steep drop-off and has been consolidating ever since. Here we can see Mana is currently in a symmetrical triangle that has a good chance of breaking to the upside. So here's an idea for Mana. We'll have to come back and check out the chart in late November and December to see if we're back to those all-time highs of $1.67. Alright, so let's jump into the gameplay. Here's where you create your avatar. You can set things such as your body type, head, you can set your top clothes, your bottom clothes, your shoes, your accessories, your collectibles. There's a whole marketplace. These items are actually traded as NFTs in the Decentraland marketplace.
Sweet!
Let's go ahead and randomize my character here.
Ah, neat.
Try to find a good one. That looks cool. So we'll just name this one DYOR test. Again, I'm not entering the email because I'm just playing as a guest. I gotta cycle through the privacy policy here, and let's jump in. When you launch Decentraland, you end up in Genesis Plaza. This is basically the hub for everything. Here you can see the ongoing events, you can see the games that are available to play, the crowd events. You know, sometimes there's NFT museums and events going on. And there's the classics, which are the classic games. So let's take a look around here. You can also see the other players that are playing at the same time. You can meet up with your friends, go to a concert in this virtual world. It's a lot like the video game Second Life. It's also kind of like The Sims because you can build your own land, build on your land. So here we're actually in a bar at the Genesis Hub. And let's go take a look around. Switch to third person view. See what we got here. So here's a little amphitheater. You can do things like watch movies or watch a concert if there's a live event. It's fun. You could have a seat, sit down and watch something on the big screen with the community. Meet up and have meetings and be entertained. Sorry for the glitchiness here. Okay, so here's the map. Here's where you can see all the different parcels of land based on the coordinates. Here's where you can see the actual parcels. Each one of these little squares is one of the NFTs that are for sale. And you can jump around the map freely. So here we're entering the Pepe Club. It's just a meme club. It's a little NFT dedication to the Pepe meme. Sorry for the choppiness. I'm not on the good computer right now. So here you can see the Pepe meme. We can go in here. They have their own little theme song. And people can actually post their Pepe NFTs here. And then you can go over to the NFT itself and actually navigate to the NFT on. So whoever owns this NFT is on Sotheby's is a real-life auction house where they do high-end auctions, stuff that goes for millions and millions of dollars, typically artwork. I saw a Banksy painting sold for $15 million earlier this week. And they actually purchased the land NFT to be able to auction these NFTs within Decentraland. So you can go to the Sotheby's building and look at the NFTs that were sold in the Sotheby's auction. So let's go take a look. Yeah, sorry for the glitchiness again. But here you can see some of the degenerate apes. And it's a lot like the Pepe NFT. You can actually visit it redirects you to the Sotheby's auction site. Now, obviously, these auctions are closed because someone owns the NFT to post it there, but you can see where it originated from, how much it sold for. So you can see this lot of the Bored Ape Yacht Club sold for $24 million, and now it's hanging in the Sotheby's NFT Museum within Decentraland. So what else do we got? Let's go check out the Axie. Axie Infinity has a little section. Yeah, right there. All right, so if you're familiar with the game Axie Infinity, here's a little advertisement for it in Decentraland. And these are the Axies within Axie Infinity, and they don't do much. You can kind of run around, chase them around. It's just like a little fun advertisement for Axie Infinity. Yeah, you can call them, they chase you. It's pretty silly, but it's good advertising. Axie Infinity paid for the land NFT and wanted to advertise their game, which has been highly successful. Here's the Binance US building. You can go here, and you can actually purchase Binance wearables for your avatar with Mana. So say you want that hat, say you want the Binance.us sweatshirt, you would buy that with Mana. Unfortunately, I can't bring it up because I'm on a guest account, but it's basically a big Binance US advertisement where you can purchase wearables for your avatar within Decentraland. It also has links to their social media. It takes you right to their Twitter, right to their YouTube. So as you can see, there's a lot of use case here. Companies can advertise, entertainers can put on shows, people can show off their NFTs. So keep in mind this game was founded and designed in 2015 and 2016. And as this idea of these virtual worlds become more and more popular, you're now starting to see metaverses pop up, and even virtual reality metaverse, where you can immerse yourself in a virtual reality world like this. And Decentraland was one of the first to do it, and they've obviously hit the nail on the head. So to close out the video, I believe that Decentraland Mana is a strong project, a safe token to invest in, but as always, do your own research. Thank you and have a good day.